Fat Burner Bootcamp, and I'm just answering some of your live questions here on Facebook. And Fiona Hawkins just asked how to beat cravings. Good question, and here's a simple answer. All you want to do, guys, if you're suffering with cravings, you're probably in particular. Well, there's a few things that I want to mention actually. In particular, you might have a yeast infection or candida, which actually thrives off sugar, and if you've got a lot of candida, in particular ladies are going to have this, not so much guys, is that you'll be thriving sugary foods. The sugar feeds the candida, feeds the yeast, so it grows, so you actually start craving it. So a very good thing to get rid of that is coconut oil. So coconut oil contains an acid which will actually help you to get rid of candida. So all you need to do is, there's a jar. If you can find it online, but you can find it down in Tesco's, a big supermarket or anything like that, coconut oil, and you want to get a jar of coconut oil and have a teaspoon per day, and that'll help to get rid of the cravings with candida. Okay, so you see why a lot of people fail in diets and cutting out carbohydrates and sugars and things like that, or cutting them down, is because their body is really trying to fight, really trying to get that into their diet, because you've had it. It's caused so many problems, and such as a yeast infection such as candida is really trying to convince you to eat it so it can grow, so that candida can thrive. So mentally you might be really focused on staying on your diet, but your body's saying, no, I want to eat this, I want to eat this. You know, the enemy, the candida, is saying, I want to eat this, do it, kind of like that devil on your shoulder sort of thing. So that's one reason. The other reason is why we get a lot of cravings is an addiction. An addiction that is like an addiction to cocaine, and that's sugar and wheat. Okay, sugar is more addictive than cocaine. All right, and if you think of it right now, you were like, think of a can of Coke right now. All right, not for too long, but just think of it right now. You've probably got a taste for it. Okay, you're probably thinking, oh, I could really have a nice glass of cold can of Coke with a nice slice of lemon, some ice on there, and the more you think about it, the more your brain makes that connection, and it's literally craving for it right now. Okay, well, we're gonna have to break that bad habit, because sugar is so addictive. Your body doesn't need it, your body doesn't want it, but there's a connection in your brain that's saying, let's have it, and it keeps going until it meets that connection, till it gets what it wants. Okay, wheat does exactly the same. Wheat in bread, in pasta, is highly addictive. The peptides in wheat bind onto an area in the brain which literally makes you crave wheat. So if you start thinking of a slice of bread or something like that, now you probably get the taste for it in your mouth that you really want it, and your brain's just saying, feed me with what I want. And that's why so many people fail off diets, is because their head and the way that the brain's working, the way that the mindset's working, is not aligned to what they need to be doing. But they get these cravings which make it so easy to fall down to. And that's your biggest obstacle, is your cravings. So yeah, what we've got to do here with the sugar and the wheat is go cold turkey. We've got to go cold turkey, just like a drug addict would, okay? And you will feel the effects of cutting them out initially, and you might even get the shakes. You might be like literally itching to have a slice of bread or a can of Coke, for example. But you've got to go cold turkey. You've got to break that connection in your brain, so you no longer need it, so you're no longer hooked, okay? Maybe that's an eye-opener to many of you right now. You know, if I was watching this video, it certainly would be to me. But yeah, wheat and sugar, it actually connects to your brain, an area in your brain, the peptides bind, which literally make you crave those kind of foods. And we know these kind of foods spike our blood sugar level, which increases that insulin hormone, which converts that sugar into fat, which is why people get fat. So how to beat that is, firstly, with the candida, is a teaspoon of coconut oil a day will work. It also, you'll literally feel your metabolism rise up. I love coconut oil, some amazing properties, benefits in there. And the cholesterol in coconut oil as well is used to increase testosterone or progesterone in ladies, which is great if we want to tighten up our waist. And yeah, to get off wheat and sugar, you've literally got to go cold turkey. But a cool thing to make it easier is to have something to replace that as well. So in the one of my meal plans with my clients, my online clients, they have a strawberry and lemon cheesecake. You've probably seen the photo on the Facebook page, and that's something that's quite sweet, quite nice, but there's no nasties in there. So it kind of keeps your brain sort of in a healthy mindset, you know, so you're not craving those foods. Also, we have like on one of the days, you'll have like 2 blocks of dark chocolate. If you crave a lot of chocolate, guys, switch to having dark chocolate, but not a lot of it, but 2 blocks. On one of the nights, 2 little squares on one of the nights is okay, and it's full of minerals such as magnesium, which is great for your body as well, and great for fat loss as well. So, very good question, Fiona, and I hope that helps a lot of people. Keep the questions coming, guys, to facebook.com/fatburnerbootcamp. Thank you very much.